Oh! Hello everybody, Max2G Gaming here, and welcome back to another playthrough of Alan Wake. Now, last time, guys, what happened? Yes, we took down Carl Stucky for, after a crazy fight. You remember what happened in the fight? We were in the forest, and he was faster than crazy, but then obviously we played Dead Space, and, the new Necromorphs turned out to be even faster than Carl Stucky did. But how about that? We're just making a habit of fighting fast things. But I hope you guys are doing awesome as always. It's been a while. Well, actually, no, it hasn't. To be honest, it's only been a couple of days, so I'm not gonna. No, it hasn't been a while. It's been a little bit. But I don't know if my camera is looking a bit yellow at all. I don't know whether it's just me or I don't know. It just looks like I can see like a little tint of yellow. I'm just looking at the little feed on my computer, but irrelevant. I doubt you guys care. The game looks fine, so that's the main thing. But so yeah, we're going to be back in playing Alan Wake. And I've got some questions for you guys, but it's for future playthroughs. But I might ask them at the end of the video, I might save them for another video. But I just had them on my mind for a while, other games. Not going to tell you yet, it's a surprise. But I'll leave all that up to you. I might even put just a poll on Twitter. You guys seem to do best with those things. But regardless, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, it helps me out. Leave a comment, and I'll reply. But without further ado, Thanks for checking out this video, guys, and let's get back into this. Welcome back to Alan Wake. So, having been seen by Doc Nelson, Wake must now talk to Sheriff Breaker about his wife's disappearance. So let's get back into this. See, I'm used to the camera being over there. Sorry, I know I was about to start the video, but I had the camera over there on my PC before, and I decided that was stupid. It was kind of stupid seeing me on a side angle. So now you can see me head on. So, yeah, let's get into this. Sorry. Alright. Oh, that's a big fish.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
See, I like fishing too. Me and my dad and sometimes my brother too, we love to go fishing. It's really peaceful. If you have the patience for it, you have to sit there for quite a while. If you have the patience for it, fishing can be fantastic.
Just go down the corridor.
Yep. Pretty sure we saw fish just like that back in the cabin where when we were with Alice before stuff hit the fan. Okay, there's the door. Oh, look, it's that crazy lady from the cafe.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
What are you doing?
Everything seems to be fine.
Leave them on.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it,
Don't
Miss
like them
Weaver.
off.
Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
You should turn lights off, lady. It's dangerous.
Mr. Wake? The sheriff is waiting for you
Alice
in her
was
office
missing.
down the corridor.
I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to
That was
leave.
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Maybe she knows something we don't. Maybe she knows something about the darkness, you know? Why else would she be so cautious about it? Maybe she's been attacked by crazy axe people. Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Oops. We killed Stucky, that's why no one can find him. And there's a page.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the ship. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
That's like something out of Paranormal Activity. Oh, I don't know. I've seen a lot of horror films in my time. It's a bit of a cliche. You know, you take a picture and you see something that you don't want to see, then pretend it's not real. Like, oh, Insidious is a good example.
Office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, I've seen Insidious 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if there's a fourth one or not. I think there was a fourth one. Locked. Oh, whoops. It was just in there. Oh, look at all these missing people. Blimey. Have you seen this man? Nope. All these people. Maybe they were murdered by the Axemen in the woods. That'd be my guess.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Okay, that just changed my thoughts. I thought it was all the Axemen who kidnapped Alice. Or more the old lady. No, there's no way. She been kidnapped by a guy? How did he get into the house?
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Thanks for being so understanding. Goodbye.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
Alright, cool your jets. I'm turning the lights on.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean,
that's what they all say.
Drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now.
Listening.
Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
Really?
I know it sounds like something thing a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Screw you, buddy.
Oh, why'd you do that for? You're with them, aren't you? You're those space aliens.
Oh, come on, it was a joke.
You think you got me right where you want? Will you just wait? You just wait. I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear where on your feet.
Ah, put the lights back on. I feel safe for myself anyway.
Stick by what I'm...
Alright, I'll get on with the video. Sorry, guys. Playing with a drunk guy over
The
here.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Seeing a fence on the left. I'm also seeing a radio. Anything interesting on here?
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
Long night.
Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
The shooting was us. Ooh. Okay, we're going over there.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Whoa! Just like that. That's not going to make the police suspicious. I'm sure they're right in there. Oh, Paige.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Okay, so maybe a confrontation with this guy later on? This asshole.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
So Barry's coming. We're gonna meet Barry. Look who passed out.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
What's with the TVs doing all this crap? It's weird. It's like all the stuff in Dead Space with Nicole randomly appearing on monitors. Why is this happening? I'm guessing we'll find out. I hope we find out with the whole Nicole thing as well. Your snoring is very annoying. I could barely hear that TV. Loud bastard. Turn the lights off. Nah, it won't be me.
I just wanted
Who's
to
this?
settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. but I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey, oh my! Take it easy.
Who's this?
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
Yeah, you tell him, Barry.
Done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Shut up. Don't talk to my wife.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, Barry, let's go. That punch.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Paparazzi can be annoying, though.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
Max?
I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Look at Barry.
Who's Max?
He's me! Subscribe! Or else.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Bucktooth Charlie. Colombian Mammoth. You guys go and read that. I'm only going to read stuff that's relevant to the story. As much as I love mammoths, well, I keep forgetting the camera's not over there anymore. It's over here. I love mammoths, though. Colombian Mammoth was the biggest one, apparently. I'm a nerd, I don't care.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice. And everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Yeah, Barry, wait here. You need to call your jets. That is a big bear. Someone likes their hunting. Unless these are all just models, which I doubt. Oh, nice view. See, for a game this old, the graphics are still great. Obviously nothing compared to now, but still.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Oh, look at him.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Oh my god, his foot caught in a bear trap. That's horrible.
Okay, boy. We're almost done here.
Well, us Maxes got to stick together. Legal 2 Maxes in one video, guys. How about that?
Seriously, Al.
Oh,
you
he's
can't
still
just go
talking.
and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you try to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
You like to moan, don't you? Just gonna stare at me. Bye-bye. Here you go.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Thank you. See you, Rusty.
If you have
Bye.
any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right. Thanks.
Bye, Max. Bye, Rusty. Have a good one.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Exactly. Let's shut him up. We going now? Yes, we are. Is there anything over here? Yeah, let's have a quick look around. Locked. Locked. You know, I don't even care. Let's go. Let's go, you. Oh, great. It's dark.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a
Makes
tourist.
you back.
Or it'll be deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission. You want to know where you can shove that flashlight?
Screw you, Barry.
Lock the door when I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie. Watch where you point that thing, Al.
No. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's turn the lights off.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back. Or until I get eaten by a grue. I didn't realize we were back in the 3rd grade here.
Those are pretty surprises lines. It's too funny. Alright, have a good one, Barry. Awesome. That's funny.
Al, I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
How did the sheriff not take my gun? You think she'd confiscate that kind of thing? I don't exactly have a license. I don't think he does anyway. What we got? Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Ah, okay. Well, at least we have a weapon. We're going back into the dark. We've got a gun. Let's do this.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Well, we're gonna get them either way. We're gonna take them down. Stupid birds. Such a cliche jump scare. Can I go in here? Can I turn the lights on? Yes, lights on. Okay. Got a radio.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take...
Alright, you guys keep talking, I'm bored. I hope you guys saw that as well. Little bastard sneak past. It's clear to see that these guys aren't gone, they're still here. At least we found some ammo. Yeah, screw you. Stop moving. Whoa. What the hell's going on? The hell was that? I tell you something, I need to get a lamp so I don't have to have my damn lights on all the time. I mean, look, I'll try it again, but I'm pretty sure you guys won't be able to see a thing. Yeah, just the light of the TV. No, you can barely see me. I'll leave it on for now. Sorry, guys. I'll sort it out. Whoa, what the hell happened in here? Kick. Alright, busted in. Whoa. I'm not even watching that.
Crime and punishment.
Oh God.
Cure of civilization.
I think it's time to go. Get a bit too close, you silly birds. Stay away. They better not come close. I have no intention of fighting birds right now. I'm busy. Another page. Rusty dying.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Rusty, don't let him get attacked. What do you do to deserve getting attacked? Oh, let's see what the puzzle is. Despite Barry's protest, Wake heads out to a midnight meeting with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. Alright, let's keep moving. Whoa!
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on!
Damn. Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please!
I'm coming, hold on! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh my god, you're loud down already. Come on, Alan, stop eating donuts! Hang on, Rusty, I'm coming. Hang on, where is he?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Anyone! Please help! Back here.
Rusty!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Look at his leg! Just the way it was on the page! I'm taking your gun, Rusty. Sorry, I want it. But, oh my god. You right, Max?
Shh. Good boy.
Hope Max stays alright. Not just because he's called Max, but because he's a dog. Did I get anything out of there? Nope. That's locked. Alright, Rusty, be right back. Hold on.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Rusty attacked by the dark presence.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
He's gonna be alright, we're gonna sort it out. Hang on, Rusty. Alright, gotta get the lights on, get the lights on. Another page. Wake reaches a safe haven of light.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
So that's the little thing about the safe havens. Alright, that's locked. What have we got in here? Ammo, yes please. Batteries, yes please. Very nice.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
One of the take must have been in here.
Rusty!
Go, 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 go!
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
What happened to Rusty? Come on then! You killed Rusty! Or you hurt him, or whatever you... Whatever... Rusty, Rusty, where are you?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Where's Max?
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those.
Oh, Max!
Who purchase a park fishing license?
The hell is Rusty talking about?
The park ranger's instructions.
Rusty!
At all times.
He's taken!
Rusty? Rusty, no! Never! Closer than 100 yards.
It's like Carl Stucky, he's fast!
Any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended.
What's in here? More ammo, great.
It is to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts.
No, Rusty, I can't believe you got taken just like that! No, I don't want to kill him! Sorry, Rusty. Whoa, he's taking a lot of hits. Oh, Rusty. Now what? Oh, come on then. You want some more? Whoa. Haha. Put battery in. Why did they kill Max? He's just a dog. That's so mean. Oh, I hate that. I hate seeing animals killed. I'm one of those animal lovers, alright guys, and I hate seeing them killed. That's bad enough though. The hell? Alright. Go a little bit further.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Better not kill Barry too. I liked Rusty. We didn't see him much, but I liked him. Rusty's final thoughts. Oh.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Rest in peace, Rusty. Checkpoint. Well, you know, guys, I'm actually going to leave it there because, I'm just kind of past the limit. I mean, yeah, well, I'm sure you guys are happy with this. Next video will be more Dead Space, as I said before, just going to switch between two games. And, you know those questions I said I'll ask for you guys, I will ask them at a later point. It's not... I'll finish Dead Space first, then I'll ask you about future games, alright guys? But all in all, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. As I said, it helps me out, helps with the other YouTubers out, that's why they asked for it. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Drop a comment and I'll reply and all that. But all in all, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!